At the dawn of the Cretaceous, a king rises to reclaim his throne. Every step shakes the very foundations of the earth.
Nature is rarely wasteful. For the king, a carcass is a vital prize.
A sense of smell so powerful, it can track a scent from miles away. But a king prefers a fresh kill. The hunter has found its target.
In the world of giants, silence is the deadliest weapon. The king does not hide for long. He demands to be seen. But the Triceratops is no easy victim. It is a fortress of bone and horn. A battle of wills before the battle of blood. When the king moves, the world trembles. The irresistible force meets the immovable object. In this arena, only the strongest survive another hour. The king is not invincible. Even a god can bleed. 6 tons of pressure, the end of a dynasty. The king has eaten. The valley belongs to him once more. Even the most fearsome killer has a legacy to protect. A new king is born into a world that will one day tremble at his feet.
In the shadow of the apex predator, there is a surprising tenderness.
The taste of blood is the first lesson in the art of survival. A king is not born with skill. He must learn it through failure. In the Cretaceous, vulnerability is a death sentence. To touch the prince is to invite the fury of the king.
Play is the rehearsal for the hunt of a lifetime.
In the face of nature's power, even the giants seek refuge. As the sun fades, the king's vision only gets sharper.
In the dark, he is the only thing that sees. Nightmares have scales, and they are hungry. Even the sky bow before the king. The king walk alone, for at the top there is only him. As the world warms, even the king must bow to the heat. Water is now more precious than blood. Even the air is becoming a traitor to the lungs of the king. Brother turns against brother in the fight for life's last drop. The Valley of Green is now a valley of ghosts.
A blood moon for a blood-stained crown.
The king is tired. Even the strongest heart must eventually rest. A final gift from a dying planet.
Defiance until the very end. Star that brings the end of all things.
The king does not go quietly into the night.
The impact. A single second that rewrote the history of life. A king refuses to stay fallen, even as his world burns. The very air has become a poison. The landmarks of a lifetime have vanished in an instant. Even the heavens have turned against giants. In the face of extinction, there are no more enemies. The metabolic fire of the king is beginning to flicker. The tropical paradise is now a tomb. The predator and prey, united in their final struggle. The hunt is over. Survival is the only law left. A world built on light is drowning in gray. The sun has become a ghost of the past. The king walks toward the edge of his eternity. Gravity finally claims what fire could not. The earth claims its king, hiding him away in a tomb of dust. From the ruins of giants, a new lineage prepares to inherit the world. Thousands of years pass in the blink of a geological eye.
Under the weight of mountains, bone becomes stone.
Continents drift. Empires of green turn to dust.
Nature finally reveals what it has guarded for eternity.
It's the king.
Every grain of sand removed is a step back in time. A protective armor for a legend's final journey.
In the lab, the stone gives up its last secrets.
Iron and bone unite to recreate the majesty of the past.
He has returned, not as a ghost, but as a monument.
To see the king is to dream of a world before time.
The legend never truly dies.
Every cell tells a story that time tried to erase.
We rebuild him with light and data, a ghost of a lost world.
You still rule our imagination, millions of years later.
His image is everywhere, a symbol of power that never fades. A sound that hasn't been heard for eons, brought back to life. The king still draws a crowd, 66 million years later.
The king didn't disappear. He just changed his crown.
He was. The king.